Alright, my friends, hello and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a Hacker Slumber unboxing. Well, two boxes, two unboxings technically. Just got these in. They look absolutely excellent. So let's get into the first one. So this now here is our fourth different set of boxes that we are unboxing. We've now done our Sinister Order, we did our Mega Evolutions, and we did our Phantasmal Flames. One for Digimon, two for Pokemon so far, and so this is going to be our second full Digimon unboxing. So we'll get to this last. We're going to throw this over to the side for right now. Without further ado, folks, we are going to get straight into it. So in this set, we've got a couple of Tamer cards that are looking pretty damn good. We've also got the two Digimon, Hoodimon and Mastemon. Mastemon is a classic to me. Landing that legendary pull would be absolutely fantastic. Ooh, Dynasmon, one of the Imperial Knights. That's pretty cool. The Dynasmon card looks pretty nice. So I do have my list off to the side about what our chase cards are. But some of these cards are just looking excellent in general, so some of them are going to get sleeved and added to my display collection. Alright, we got Edamon, Demi-Marimon, Waymon. Focusing properly, there we go. I believe that's from Atmon. Rosemon, classic. Ooh, Eater Eden. That looks really nice. Ooh, Belphemon X Antibody. That is a really good looking card. Those are also going to get sleeved here. Beautiful, beautiful looking cards so far. One of the cards that I would personally really like to see here is the Tiger Vespamon Ace. That is, for a very long time, whenever I'm building a team for any of the games, from the newest Time Stranger, all the way through Hacker's Memory, and Cyber Sleuth, Tiger Vespamon is typically one of the ones that I really like putting on my team. Really cool design. I'm a big fan of tigers just in general. So that's one that I do always appreciate going with. Betamon. Ooh, Machine Dramon looking good there. And we've got a Fey Trainer card and a Poseidomon. That is a nice looking card, real shiny. Alright, here we go. Next pack. I've gotten a little bit better at, well, not holding packs, but I've gotten a little bit better, I like to think, at opening these packs. We've now done... Oh, just come on, get out of there. We've now done... Now I just gotta get the orientation right. I've gotten some new setup stuff. I got a new microphone, so that's been sounding a little bit better now with this. But we're getting better at opening packs, getting better at the presentation of things. King Drasil, I have one of those. Ooh, Dulamon. That is a really nice looking card there. That is one of the secret rares. Excellent. Excellent looking card. Alright, so that's pack number 4. So we believe in pack number 4 we've already got, what is that, 3 SRs? So I'm wondering if the rest of this box is going to be no bueno. But I'm sure that these cards will surprise us. So let's keep it going with pack numero 5. Begururu, Salon, Antilamon, Bergermon, Angemon, Sanglupmon, Golemon, Phoenixmon looking pretty cool there. Cordamon. Ooh! So I know this isn't one of the secret rares or anything, this is just a rare. But Gallantmon is one of my favorite Digimon of all time. So this is a great looking card. I'm very happy to have that. And then we've got Beautymon, another rare card here. Also a nice looking card, but for me personally, I mean, it may not be the craziest card that we're going to pull out of this deck. But for me, this is an instant sleeve and top loader. I love Gallantmon. I have one of the figure art Gallantmons, or the Gallantmon figure arts. I've had it for several years, and it's just, he continues to be one of my favorite, just all-time Digimon. Tamers was also probably, like, I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the first 4 series of Digimon, but Tamers is probably my absolute favorite. So let's go. Let's get into that next pack. We're still chasing that Mastemon or the Hoodymon super duper extra ultimate rare. Ooh, a Cyberdramon. Oh, see, probably in this box, I believe that there are a bunch of Royal Knights. If not, I don't want to say most, if not all the Royal Knights. And they're all supposed to be, you know, pretty damn decent looking foil cards. So just for some kind of funsies, I more than likely will end up pulling all of them. I know we already got the Dynasmon, and I will get that into a sleeve in a little bit. But probably going to get that full set sleeved up and top loaded into a binder. Big fan of the Royal Knights. Most of them are pretty badass. But Magnadramon, I mean, that takes me back to the first Digimon movie. I know it's a stitch together of a bunch of different stories from Digimon. I know they were all done in Japanese, never released in the US, and then they were all kind of stitched together to make the original movie. But Magnadramon, or Magnamon, excuse me. Magnamon was just that scene in that movie is one of my favorites. So there's K, there's Craniumon, another one, and Ojamon, another one of the Royal Knights acquired. So I might do a fun feature of the Royal Knights from this box. Alright, so we're getting there. So we're at least a quarter of the way through, I believe, already. I'm going to be perfectly honest, we've gotten some really cool pulls in here. Nothing super crazy. Nothing that I'm really going to take to the bank anytime soon. But regardless, those cards, they're going to mean something to me. So, and hopefully my child someday, once I get him into Digimon. Did it again. There's another Magnamon. Ooh! Oh, that's a really nice looking Jessmon. Ooh, that is another secret rare. Oh, great looking card. That is also gonna get a sleeve. Alright, and let's keep on going. I like to take care of the cards. I really try not to mess them up, but again, I still think I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm still learning, and still getting better at opening up these packs. Hootie Net Cafe. Maybe that's a foreshadow to a super duper secret rare for us. Ooh, Digimon. Oh, that's a really nice looking card there. Hello. Oh, I do believe this is the alternate art, actually, because we've already got a Digimon pull. And yeah, that's the star. So it looks like that's going to be our alternate pull for the box. It's Digimon. Wow, that's a good looking card. All right, and let's keep it going. Our next pack. So I am probably going to start utilizing... Oh no. Oh no. What am I doing here? I'm going to need a little bit of help here. I'm going to grab my handy dandy scissors. And that... I need a lot of help on this one. So I want to hear... If anybody does end up watching this, I want to just let it rip. Just give me hell for this pack, because my goodness, that was just absolutely atrocious. I'm not stoked about that. That was just horrible. My goodness. Hugo. Faye again. Violet in boots. Alright, and we're moving on to our next pack. Again, I'd like to think I'm getting better at this, but after some of these in this box, I can't say that I am. I really can't say that I'm getting better. Consulmon. Ooh, Bancho Leomon coming to, we're going to have that Bancho Time Stranger DLC soon. Ooh, Eater Eden. That's a rare. And Sister Mont Blanc. I think I got Sister Mont CL as well in a hollow foil. And now we've got Sister Mont Blanc. So let's see. That was a little bit alright. Still not very good. Part of me is I'm also trying to be a little bit more gentle with these cards. Why? I honestly couldn't tell you. Sometimes holding cards just scares me. I'd like to keep them looking nice. I'm seeing something shiny back there. So, still looking for that Tiger Vespamon Ace. That's one I would personally really enjoy. Shakomon and ooh, Grand Dracmon. Very cool looking. Alright, I want to say we're about halfway through this box. We've pulled some good rare cards in here. Definitely happy about a lot of the Royal Knight cards. I'm just a big fan of the Royal Knights. It was my favorite quest in Time Stranger. I think that was just an absolute ton of fun to get all of them and then to see them all on one screen. And then just really great Easter egg at the end. If you completed all of that quest line, then they kind of show up and help out there at the end. And, oh! That is a Mastemon card. It is not the Mastemon card, but that is a really, really nice Mastemon card. Oh, wow-y. I believe any of the Mastemon cards are pretty rare in the set, so that is 100%. Yeah, that's our secret of the box. Although I can't remember if every single box gets a secret. I want to say yes it does, but that is a damn good looking card. Oh, hot dog. Alright, and we're going to go on to the next pack. I did just double check off screen. And that is the standard secret art card. Bit of a bummer there. Love to have seen either the alternate or just the super duper rare Mastemon card. That would have been a dream come true. So far, out of all the boxes for both Pokemon and Digimon that I've bought, I haven't gotten anything crazy. I've got a couple of great cards, some good pulls. Ooh, another Gallantmon. Nothing absolutely off the charts. I'm dreaming for my day to come. I'm curious, what is it gonna be? So we've still got. Let's empty this box out. Okay, so we're about halfway there, a little over halfway there. All right, we've got about 10 packs left here. Later on down the road, in the future, around January time, I am going to have Time Stranger boxes coming in. So pretty excited about that. Time Stranger was absolutely fantastic, and honestly, as I saw and realized that the card game was still popular and still going, I wanted to jump back on that bandwagon. Seventh Penetration. That's a really cool looking card. Ooh, that's a nice looking Huckmon card. Very nice, very nice. I did want to jump back onto the hype train that is Digimon. To me, it's always been exciting. But Time Stranger really got me good. I 100%ed it. Even beat it on Mega Level playthrough. That was a really enjoyable time. It was very difficult, very challenging. But overall, I had an absolute blast with it. I am in the process of learning a little bit about the Digimon TCG card. Oh, another Gallantmon. Hey, we have our first Keisuke Yamasawa card. That's our protagonist from from Hacker's Memory. Another good-looking card there. And then there were 8. All right, for me, I am still on the hunt for the Tiger Vespamon. Oh. Alright, well, I just saw something in the back there. It looked cool. Oh, Genkomon. Very nice. That's a nice looking rare. And then we've got Eri. Another rare and another rare. Alright, 7 and left to go in box number 1. That was a good one. Pretty happy with the way that turned out. Another Cyberdramon. See, if I can get that rip, that's the rip that I want. Hey, Lutmon. Bancho Leomon, another Dynasmon, and another Fae. And then once we get to the end of this box, we are going to look at the box promotion pack and see what we get in that pull. Okay, I like the way that happened. Pokemon to Digimon to all the card games, really. I mean, I do always appreciate just the style of the artworks that they end up going with, all the different people. Ooh, Necromon. That's a pretty cool looking card. And we got another Dokemon. I always appreciate the artwork when it comes to these cards themselves. They are always fantastic. Alright, and here we go. Garudamon, Elizamon. Seventh Penetration, and Chitose Emai. Ooh, that is an SR card. It's one of the standard SRs. I believe Dulamon was our secret pull. Of the pack. I believe they only do one of those per box, so Dualamon's still a good card, still a great looking card. Excited to, in time, possibly get it graded, put into a slab, put onto a shelf. Shakuyamon and Sistermon CL again. And then there were two, for this box at least. Get my fat fingers. They're like sausages. Last melon. Another Magnamon, excellent. And Violet Inboots again. The Magnamon card looks great. Hopefully one of these days when I get one of these boxes and Magnamon is one of the big focuses, hopefully I'll get some sort of secret rare for him. Alright, and this is the last pack of box number 1, so this is pack number 24. Now, usually when I do boxes and stuff, I pick one pack for the box. I am going to pick Drasil and Justimon. I am going to pick one pack from these from this box opening video. So just one pack per series. I should probably end up keeping a couple, but we'll see how everything goes. But all right, that was box number 1, and now we're on to our promotion set. So these are for, see, Digimon Story Time Stranger. Again, really fantastic game. If you haven't played it yet, go play it. Ooh, so here we've got Wormmon looking as happy as can be. That's a great looking card. We've got Gatsumon, another good looking card. Ooh, and we have Marukimon. Very cool. I liked him. He thought he was a great character. Part of the Olympus, Olympus 13. And then we have Asuna Shiroki. I can read, I swear. Those are some cool looking cards. So those are also going to go into sleeves and top loaders. Alright, and now we're going to move on to box number 2 of our Hacker's Slumber. Well, can't wait to see any comments below. Would be appreciated about how goofy and silly I am when it comes to opening some of these boxes and some of these packs. I'm still very much so an amateur, and probably for a good long while I'm going to constantly point that out. Getting used to all of them, and all of this has been interesting to say the least. So here's our promotion packs. Again, just like the last one, we are going to leave that to the very end. But now, sitting in front of us, we've got 24 more Hacker Slumber. On this one, since I have my first box that I'm keeping in the back already, we are going to remove all of the packs from these. My goodness, look at that. I actually haven't pulled all the packs out like this before and really looked at them. Maybe I have, but I don't think, I can't remember if I have or not. And just looking at that right there, that lovely, lovely wall is just absolutely excellent. So, well, let's get into it. So one thing I really am trying to get better about is opening the cards, because I'm just so terrible at it. I get really scared and nervous if there is something good in here. You know, I really don't want to hurt it or harm it. Eden, oops, ooh, and a Chitose. Look at that smile. So excellent. All right, and we're going to get into that second pack. So we are still chasing, saw something nice in the back. I gotta start closing my eyes as I prepare these cards, just so that way I don't give away if I see something shiny or not. We all learned, we all discovered together. Together united as one. Digimon. Shuckamon. Oh, well, we got a Poseidomon. That is an excellent looking card right there. That is one of the super rares. Excellent. We'll put that with our friend right there. Alright, here we go. What I really appreciate about Digimon is that they have that little tab at the top to grab from. When it comes to Pokemon cards, I am very much so still kind of learning on how to get those opened up a little bit better. Those have become... Those are difficult to open sometimes. I absolutely struggle with them. Faye, and Violated Boots again. On to the next pack. See, I did it again. I did that, and then I get worried that I've damaged something special there. So again, trying to pick up the speed on this second box. We've seen a lot of these cards come out already. Oh, Machine Dramon, he's always a cool one. Shokamon and Ojamon, alright. My eyes are closed, so sometimes it's hard to fumble. I want to make sure that, again, you're going to see that chase card in there, if it's there, before I am. Crescent Leaf, Heater Legion, Sakuyamon, always a good one. Mastodormon, and, my favorite, one of my favorites, Gallantmon. Next pack. So, like, for instance, this moment right here, my eyes are closed, so that way I can gather all the cards and not see anything that may or may not be in the back. So again, if that chase card is there, you're going to see it before I am. Ooh, Craniumon, nice. Getting the better hang of that. So again, eyes closed. Struggling to pull these cards out because I can't see. And there we go. Again, one of the cards that I would like personally, just for fun, is the Tiger Vespamon. I believe it's a secret rare. Come on. I like that guy a lot. I think he's really cool design. I like tigers, kind of like how I like turtles. And then he's in a badass form and really strong. Wergaruru, Waymon. Oop. Oh, Belphimon Anti-X Body. There we go. We got two of these now. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Nothing crazy so far. I believe we've seen most of these cards that we've pulled so far. Let's see something new, box. Come on. Show us something exciting. Show us something new. Genkomon. Airy. Alright. Nothing new. We're a few good packs in here so far. So let's see. I got 6, 7. We're about... I want to say almost 10 packs in. 10 packs in, and we're not seeing a whole lot of news so far. So let's hope our luck is going to turn around here. Craniumon. Oh, that is an alt art trainer card. That is the alt art rare for Faye. Okay. Okay, very cool. Let's take care of this card real quick. Very nice. We're going to put that on our above pile. So we finally saw something new. And it was a Tamer alt art. That's pretty nice. I think I've said nice about a dozen times there now, so I'll stop saying that now, I promise. Again, I'm going to keep speaking it hopefully into existence. looking for that Tiger Vespamon ace card. Alright, well, it wasn't in there. Looks like we are, with this pack, I believe, halfway through our box. Digimon, we've seen him before as well. Alright, so that's half the box so far. Alright, and the opening continues. So again, eyes closed, that's why you're going to see me fumble through a little bit of these. Promise, in time, folks, I will get better about opening these packs. Camera will be stable. We'll even get a better camera in the future, hopefully. Dynasmon. And there she is, Faye, once again. I feel like Faye's made a pretty big appearance in the first box as well towards the end. I feel like we got several of hers. But now we've got the Faye alt art. I would again like to see Tiger Vespamon. There is an Examon card and an alt art card in here as well. That would be pretty cool, as he's also one of the Royal Knights. Alright. We're just getting into it. We're just getting into it. The ball keeps rolling, and we roll with it. Well, we got another Necromon. And another Genkomon. Alright. Going definitely much quicker through this box than our first box. Don't know if that is a good thing and or a bad thing. Alright. Let's get some nice hits. Let's see what we got. Ooh! Oh, that is the Alt Art Poseidomon. Oh, most excellent. So that's two alt arts for, I believe, two different. This is a secret rare. Faye is a rare. So we got two secret arts, or excuse me, two alternate arts out of this box. So, looks like I spoke a little too early. I got to go back and redo my math and see if it's two alt arts or one alt art per box. But that is officially number 2 on the alt arts for this box. Yes, I like to repeat things sometimes. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes seeing is believing, and sometimes I can't believe we get that lucky. Is it luck? Is it dumb luck? Is it somebody messing with me? Who knows? I can tell you we'll never know. And Dokemon. Let's finish up our left pile, and then we'll jump over to our right pile. I'll land some of those rips, and then I'll fail on some of those rips pretty easily. Oopsie daisy. And Keisuke. Hey, look, we got one over there. That is this pile here, and this will be our final pack from our left-hand pile. I believe we've still got 5 or 6 on our right-hand pile. Gotta give each card their shine day. I'm terrible at this. Hey, look at that. That is an Examon secret rare. Even this is the standard. Even this one looks really fantastic. And lucky us, that is another one of the Royal Knights, not Imperial Knights, as I said earlier. Don't mind me there. But Examon, we got the Examon pull. Kind of happy about that. Again, just looking for that Tiger Vespamon pull. That would be absolutely excellent, in my opinion. Necromon again. Dokemon again. Alright. What do we got? 4 left to go. Hey, we got an Erica card. Alright, it is one of the secret rare tamers. Now, if only we could land her alt art super duper card, that would be pretty darn cool, in my opinion. But I believe we've pulled 2 alt arts already, so I think our luck has run out on this box. Ah, Takumi, nice. Definitely happy that I'm gonna get. Glad I'm getting some of those tamers finally. I didn't get either of those 2 in the last box. Okay, I took a quick peek. I think I saw something cool in the back. Did I see something cool in the back? Another Gallantmon, I did, and a Beautymon. So nothing super duper extra cool. All right, my friends, this is it. The final pack for box number 2. Let us see what's inside. I feel a little bit bummed out about this box. This box I feel like wasn't all that extra special. Unless this is proving me wrong. That's another Magnamon. Well, excellent. And fret not, my friends, we have the absolute last, but absolute not least, we have our promo pack. So let me close my eyes, work to get this open, and here we go. So we're pulling a second Wormmon. Still a great looking card. Oh, another Gatsumon. We've got Dr. Monica Simmons. And another Asuna. So, damn, we only got 1 additional promo out of that one. That one hurts a little bit. But nice to add Monica to our box. Alright, my friends, I greatly appreciate everybody checking out. Wait a second. What's this? Oh my goodness, the video's not over yet. So not only is this the first time that I am able to open up 2 boxes in one go, this is actually my first video where I've ever being able to open up. See, that's how you know it's my first time. My first time ever being able to open up 3 boxes. So we're gonna blow right past that 2, and we are gonna go straight into 3, my friends. Holy cow! Look at that. Absolutely kind of nuts. So we got our promotion card. Putting that over to the side. Again, let's pull our packs out. The next time I have multiple boxes, I will pull everybody out all at once, and stack them next to each other, because that would be absolutely an insane look. But here we are, my friends. And if you remember from some of the other videos that I've done, we take 1 pack and we are going to put it into our special box. So this pack right here, right off the top, this is going into the box for a future unboxing. Right now I've got just a few different packs in there. Probably going to work through next year on collecting more. And then at the end of next year, at the end of 2026, oh my goodness, we will do packs from as many different series as we were able to pick up this year. So this is box number 3, everybody. Can you believe it? So this one we are definitely going to be running through a little bit quicker than the last 2, as we want to find those excellent pulls. We are still looking for the Mastimon God card. We are also looking for any of the Tamer God cards. For my personal collection, I simply would like a Tiger Vespamon Ace card, either in the standard or the alternate art. Alternate art, obviously, preferred. But, all right, that's 2 packs already. See, folks, we are flying through this last box. Getting a little bit better. Practice makes perfect, folks. If you're new at something, just keep doing it. Just keep on going. Keep on trucking until you become a professional at it. So, that was a bad rip. Really bad rip. Oh my goodness. Watch. That's gonna be the God Mastimon pack. Oh, well, we did get a Jesmon to fall out of there, so I guess a little bit different from how I normally go to open a pack, but we will take it. That Jesmon card is really good looking. That is a secret rare. So we are just rolling along. One secret rare pull so far. What else are we going to pull? Okay, we've got a bunch of those already. Oh. Not going to lie, I looked that time, and I feel like I saw something. Learning also how to keep these centered and everything is also a work in progress. Sometimes as I'm going a little bit quicker now, I don't think I've ever gone this fast through packs before. So trying to make sure that I'm keeping clean piles and everything and keeping all the cards centered for myself and for the video is a new challenge that I not necessarily experienced before. Alright. Maybe this will be a... I did it again. Rate my pack opening skills, folks. I want to hear it. Let's see. What's something I should try here in the future? Because I'm getting some of them all right. But I'm hurting myself mentally and emotionally by not getting it right every single time. So we're getting a little trashy up here. Oops, I am way off on that one again. Alright, Kisuke again. Oh. Well, I saw a card there. I don't know if it's the same card I saw earlier, but nope, yep, seen those cards already. And here we go for the next one. Bancho Leomon. Gonna see him in January in Time Stranger. Ooh, Grand Dracmon. That is a great looking card. Another secret rare. Hey, another Gallimon. Who doesn't love another Gallimon? Alright, here we keep going. We'll double check our stack count in a second, but we are flying through these. I do really like, another reason why I also really want the Tiger Vespamon is I just think that the artwork for the Fun Beamon and for the Cannon Beamon and that entire line, I just think that the artwork is also fantastic. So if I can get a Tiger Vespamon, if I could get both, the alternate and the standard, I want to do a little kind of display for it, just from all the stages. That would make me just a happy boy. Ooh, 7th penetration. Huckmon. So I think we're down to about 10 packs left, so we're a little more than halfway there. And I feel like we haven't seen a ton of SRs, and we for sure have not seen an alt art yet. Now, is this going to be the pack to change that? Hey, it is a Belphimon X Antibody once again. Secret rare. Fingers crossed, folks. Let this be the box. I've only been doing this for a short little while, and I'm still new, and I'm still really bad at opening packs. But, one of the things that does excite me about these openings is the chase for that mythical card. When's it going to be? How long is it going to take for me to be able to hit one of those Poseidon. One of those mythical cards, you know, the belle of the ball, as some would say. What box is it going to be? What pack is it going to be? What video is it going to be? Because I can tell you right now, the anticipation is for sure killing me. Alright, another Chitose. Oops. Shukumon. Oh, that is an alt art. That is Chitose Amai alt art. Look at that. That's a neat card. Let me reach over, grab my sleeves. That goes absolutely right in to a sleeve and a top loader. So, we've been blessed with our alt art. Let's see if this is going to be our only alt art of this box. Last box was extra excellent to us and did award us with 2 alt arts. And that was the Fae card. And I'll be perfectly honest, I kind of already forgot who the other one was. But another Tamer alt art. Excellent. Now if we can only get that Tiger Vespamon card, then I'll call this a success. It's a success either way. Oh! Oh, there's our secret rare, Hoodymon. Very nice. I believe this is the standard Hoodymon card. Oh, but very cool. We at least got the base versions for both secrets. So we got the base version of the Mastemon, and we got the base version for Hoodymon. Beautiful, beautiful card if the camera will focus. Absolutely excellent. Look at that. Well, that's absolutely fantastic. So very cool. That is an excellent looking card. Now, I wonder, we've pretty much gotten most of our secret pulls and everything. I don't think that there's going to be a whole lot left in this box for us. But we shall see. I love to be proven wrong. Another Necromon and another Dokemon. So we are down to our final 3 packs. Struggling. So let's see. Let's take a look. Gallantmon, Beautymon. Yeah, at this point I am kind of in the understanding that we are past any more alternates. So let's take a look. Yep. Craniumon and Ojamon. And our final pack, I promise this time, our final pack of the video. See, that was a really good pull where everything just kind of came out real nice and easy. We've got Eater Eden and Sistermon Blanc. And that is all. Oh, I take that back. It's not all she wrote. Because my friends, last but absolutely not least, we have our box promotion pack. Again, I am really bad at this. I'm trying to be so cautious. Alright. Oh, very nice. We did finally get a different card in there. We got Tentamon. Our third Gatsumon. We got Hiroko. Very cool. We haven't had her yet. Oh, and we got Titamon. Oh, very cool. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I really... Oh, I need to open up some new sleeves. That's one of the ones that I really wanted and was really hoping for as well. Gorgeous looking card there.
And with that, my friends, that is Hacker Slumber. 3 boxes of it. That's crazy. So real quick here at the end, let's do a quick recap on some of the excellent cards that we did pull from there. So out of the promotion booster packs, we got the alternate art or full art of the Gatsumon, the Wormmon, and the Tentomon. For the Tamers in promotion, we got Monica, Hiroko, and Asuna. For the Digimon in the promo box, we got the Time Stranger, representing Time Stranger, we got Marukimon, and we got Taitamon, which was an absolutely gorgeous card. Now, for our SRs, we got Poseidomon, Dulamon, Grand Dracmon, and Belphemon X Antibody. We also got Examon and Jesmon as our Royal Knights. For Tamers, we picked up Takumi, Kasuke, Erika, and Chitose. And for our alternate arts, out of the 3 boxes, we picked up Faye alternate art, Chitose alternate art, Poseidomon alternate art, and Dulamon alternate art. And last but not least, we picked up 2 secret rares across all 3 boxes. We picked up the base Mastemon, and we picked up the base Hoodimon. 2 absolutely excellent looking cards. Very happy to have those in the collection. And my friends, that's it. That's been another episode of Unboxed. If you checked out the video, I greatly appreciate you. A like or subscribe is also greatly appreciated. Comments and feedback are always appreciated. Thank you so much for checking the video out, my friends. Until the next video, I hope you have a most excellent day.